At the end of the summer last year, there was a noticeable lull in community involvement with sustainable practices. An Earth Day event was no longer attainable, sustainable practices were being set aside in order to comply with safety regulations, and there was a true disconnect between those who continued to think about green practices and those who did not. Without a way to bring people together physically, 2 students from Park High, along with the PCEC, set out to instead learn more about businesses of Park County and what they were doing to be sustainable. They called, emailed, walked in, and sent letters to many different kinds of businesses asking a list of relevant questions. What energy do they use? How much waste is creating? Did COVID in any way challenge an attempt to be more sustainable? Many businesses they found were finding new and innovative ways to be green in unprecedented times. Some used non-toxic cleaning supplies and old shirts as rags, while others even began to use solar as their main source of energy. Out of all these businesses that took the time to answer and reflect on their environmental footprint, 2 stood out: Chico Hot Springs and Cactus Blossom. Both, with an intense focus on their sustainable practices, found new ways to reduce a business carbon footprint. Chico is expanding their garden into a regenerative farm and educational program to not only source food differently, but to reach a younger audience with sustainable teaching as well. Very recently, Cactus Blossom installed LED lights in place of the damaging fluorescent lighting that was there before. Both of these businesses must be recognized for their outstanding practices, but there is a difference between the two. Cactus Blossom is a store that's main goal is sustainability. Each and every product from the storefront is made sustainably and in the USA. This is the kind of store that is the future in fighting against unsustainable practices.
Okay, so I started this business because I was inspired by nature. I wanted to do something that was environmentally friendly, but also, fashion driven. So this is kind of how we created that blend and kind of lifestyle shop. I think being sustainable from a small business side just means like having as little impact as we can on the environment. So we do things like use recycled material to package our stuff to send out, or paper if we have to, no plastic. That's why we sell vintage and secondhand clothes, or just clothes that are made by small designers that use like recycled fabrics. And I think that sustainability could become more affordable if it became more mainstream, just because if more people are supporting those businesses, then they would be able to probably lower their prices or reach a broader audience. And I think if people just also change their mindset on the price of things and kind of a quality over quantity thing, then a broader audience would start doing it.